Welcome to this episode of EagleAir TV.
Special thanks to Arvis Bank and the Nixa Education Foundation.
I'm Hendrix Trott.
And I'm Will Rahani.
This episode includes Young Volunteers,
Speech and Debate,
Ed Rising,
and Bowling.
Political efficacy is at an all-time low for young adults, especially when it comes to voting.
Olivia McCauley takes a look.
In 2016, less than half of 18 to 29-year-olds voted during the presidential election. George Villanueva, an American government teacher, understands the role he must play in students' life to help them understand voting.
I think that number one is in the classroom, we can start there. I think in the classroom, starting there and explaining why it's important for students to vote, making it relevant is key. Helping with their understanding of the process, that it's trying to, like I said, get away from that intimidation of thinking it's just so overwhelming to do.
I might be intimidated to do it the first time, but once I get the habit down, it'll be fine.
Voting for the first time can often feel intimidating. Senior Rory Holmes says it takes time to form the habit to vote.
I think some people might be intimidated by voting because they might not know if their vote matters, but I think that the more you do it, the more you become used to doing it and you know, like the ritual and how to do it.
Young adults often feel that there's not enough time to vote, or they are generally uninformed.
Maybe you don't even know what your ideals are. You don't understand, how do I feel about this? A little research goes a long way in this situation.
Maybe if I didn't know who to vote for, I might not vote, but I think it's important to vote no matter if you don't like either candidate. I think it's important to vote.
Getting students to understand that it's their future, that it's the world they will live in. And not just the presidential elections, but local elections for governors and even their city council and their school reps and things like that.
To register to vote, visit mo.gov. For EagleAir TV, this is Olivia McCauley reporting.
Our speech and debate team has been hard at work this year.
Hannah Sheeman tells us more.
Nixa's speech and debate season is underway and students are developing their skills by competing. The speech coach, Jay Williamson, gives some insight on how speech and debate works.
We have about 59 or 60 students involved right now between my two debate classes, and then we offer a club option if kids aren't able to take the class. Maybe they've taken it in the past and they can't schedule it, and we have probably 15 or so kids that do that. So all told, about 60.
Senior Thomasina Brown says why she enjoys speech and debate.
I love speech and debate because it helps me kind of prepare for my future because I would like to go into law. It also helps me gain other practical skills like being able to listen and respond quickly to others.
And in first place, code 32A from Nixa.
Freshman Aiden Haskell takes part in some of the debate events.
Speech and debate is a lot of fun because you get to connect with a lot of people. You're very close together. It's like a big family. And then you go to tournaments, you compete, win a bunch of trophies.
Freshman Hannah Egley uses the experience to help with her future goals.
I like speech and debate because I like debating with people and the rewards are fun too.
The class is very constructive in a way that it gives you a lot of time to help prepare for tournaments, and it helps you kind of understand the basics of debate and the other speech events.
The class is very fun. You get to prepare your speeches, you get to just have fun with your friends.
For our speech events, mostly students will go into a classroom with a judge and just perform their speech in there and then leave and go to their next one.
Anybody who really likes to write or to research, or even people who like to act or perform, would really enjoy this activity.
And so I think it's just something that does apply to your whole life in the future. It's always good to be able to speak well, to communicate, and to persuade.
Other students can join speech and debate by taking the class or talking to Williamson. For EagleAir TV, this is Hannah Sheeman reporting.
Hey Will, have you ever thought about being a teacher?
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
You should join Educators Rising. Mariel Strobel will show us more.
Family consumer science teacher Stephanie Peiser enjoys expressing her love teaching future educators.
Educators Rising is a student organization. It's actually a national student organization that we have here at the high school that is tied to our Future Teachers Grow Your Own program. The whole idea behind it is to try to get kids that want to potentially pursue a career in education or maybe just work with kids someday, get the opportunity to get involved with other educators. If you're interested in working with kids or being part of Educators Rising at all or just want to see what it's about, it is open to anyone, freshmen through seniors. We meet about once or twice a month, just depending on what the schedule is like. We have an opportunity coming up for those that are interested in March, the very end of March, called our Teacher Recruitment Day, and that will give more information out there for students that are interested in potentially being a part of this program. So anyone is encouraged to be involved in that. Just get a hold of me, find me at the school, and I would love to get that information out to you.
Senior Lily Birdwell is an active member of Education Rising.
Ed Rising is a very important class, I feel, because it gives you opportunities in the classroom. You get to go and you get to see if teaching is really meant for you, and you just get overall experience and you gain more confidence in teaching and speaking in front of people. So in Ed Rising, whatever designated hour, this year it's 4th hour, next year it could change. During that hour, instead of reporting to your normal classroom, you go to a different school and you get to teach in front of people.
For EagleAir TV, this has been Muriel Strobel.
Hey Hendrix, are you a big bowler?
Not really, but I've been known to clean out a lot of gutters.
Jenna Campbell helps us rack the pins.
The bowling team has started their season with a good start. Trayton Cherry is a senior playing on the team.
What inspired me was to, my parents wanted me to be in like an extracurricular activity, so none of the ones that I looked at just kind of interested me, and then we came across bowling and it just kind of clicked after that. So yeah, I'd say it's probably just the competition-wise. It gives me this feeling that I need to strive to do good and pushes me to perform to what I can do best. So I think it's just the feeling of needing to do good for it. So
Jake Camacho is another senior on the team.
The best part is definitely my teammates. Like, we're all friends, we all hang out outside of school, and it's just a good way to meet new people, and it's always fun.
The team's next competition is February 5th. For EagleAir TV, this has been Jenna Campbell reporting.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of EagleAir TV.
Be sure to check out our Instagram page and the Nixa Journalism website for more content.
Be sure to stay safe and you matter.
We'll see you next time.